So hello you guys and welcome back to Friday Chit Chat. I am just happy today because first of all, it's Friday. The Walking Dead is back on Monday and I knew this a few months back and I had to take another week's holidays before the end of the year. So I decided to book off the week that The Walking Dead was back. So I'm officially on holidays for a week. First thing I want to talk about, there's a show on Netflix called Glitch. Is it called Glitch? Did I get that right? There's only like 6 or 7 episodes. And I didn't know this when I started it. I thought that it was like a whole season, like with fucking 10 episodes or something. Oh god, is the new Scream up already? That's a tangent. We'll come back to Scream in a second. Yeah, Glitch. It is called Glitch. It's a really weird show. It's about a bunch of people like come back from being dead. They just get out of their graves, thriller style. It's about trying to figure out who they were before they died, how long were they dead, what's going on with them. But they're not zombies, like they don't like eat people. That's what I thought I was getting in for when I started it. And then no zombies were on the screen and I was a bit confused, but it's a brilliant show. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. It's more of a drama than anything. It's not really a horror, like there's nothing really scary in it. Well, people do start bleeding out their eyes in it, but it's not that bad. Now, back to that. Scream. Yeah. Shit, I haven't seen that. It's the Scream that's on Netflix. It's not the movie Scream. And I knew they were putting up a special, but I didn't know that it was up already. My night just got better. Something else I wanted to say. Little Mix are fucking back. Now, they never really left, to be honest. But they've put out a new song called Shout Out to My Ex. It's a jam. It's a fucking jam. They performed it on the UK X Factor and I thought that the performance was incredible. I thought it was full of energy. I thought it was sassy. I loved it. Lots of people are giving them shit because they're saying that it sounds like GRL's Ugly Heart. The chorus does kind of sound like it, but like all pop music nowadays sounds the same anyway, so like calm your horses, people. Something else that caught my attention this week and that I absolutely fucking adored was Jacksepticeye put up a video. If you haven't heard of Jacksepticeye, there we go. I knew my speaking was far too fluent today. I knew I was going to fuck up. Jacksepticeye is an Irish YouTuber. He is the biggest YouTuber. Words! Come out! I love him. I absolutely love his content. But he put up a video about being Irish where he reads from a book of Irish slang. Now to me, I found it hilarious because I understood everything that he was saying. Every like slang word or term he brought up. I will leave a link in the description box to go check that out. Honestly, if you're interested in the Irish culture or Irish terminology, you will love his video. It's hilarious. And if you're from Ireland, you'll find it fucking hilarious anyway. But if you're from Ireland, you've probably already seen it because chances are you're already subscribed to Jack or Sean. Something else that kind of got me thinking and took me back this week was somebody asked me why did I start getting tattoos and what inspired me to start getting tattoos. I had to kind of think about it because I was like, why did I start getting them? I have always loved creative outlets of all forms. I have like fucking multiple sketchbooks and notepads and just stuff that I just jot things down because sometimes it feels like your brain can be so loud and noisy and full of ideas and thoughts that sometimes it feels good to get it down on paper. And then it feels like your brain is slightly less cramped once it's in a physical form, if you get what I mean. I've always loved stuff like that, but I really got into tattoos when I discovered My Chemical Romance. I've talked about them on this channel before, but Frank Iero, he's the guitar player, but I remember seeing him and thinking, oh my god, like his body is so beautiful. And I was absolutely transfixed by him. I remember looking at him and thinking, he is covered in art. And he was on an episode of, I think it was LA Inc. with Kat Von D, and she tattooed a portrait of Frank's grandfather on him. And I remember him talking about it and saying how it's like he's immortalized forever on his skin, that he has a piece of him with him forever. And I was really touched by how he talked about tattoos and how he spoke about art. And that's when I kind of started getting into tattoos. And here I am today, half kind of sort of covered in them. You know, tattoos aren't for everybody. Not everybody's gonna love them, and I know that. I've dealt with that in the past. You know, I've dealt with people saying, you've had a lot of tattoos. Tattoos aren't for girls. The first time I came into contact with that fucking phrase was my dad. My dad has tattoos himself, but he doesn't have many. He has like 2 or 3, and they're always like covered by clothes and stuff. I started off with a load of like small little pieces, like just simple like a word or a symbol or something small. But when I really started getting, you know, properly heavily tattooed, he didn't like it, and he used to say like, they're not really for girls. Do you know, they're not girly. And that always just, I don't know, it annoyed me. I was like, why is the fact I'm a girl Why does that mean that I can't be covered in pretty things? Like, I don't get it. Now, since then, my dad has really warmed up to the idea, and he's accepted the fact that, you know, that's just me. I'm a creative, expressive person, and he has accepted that. My 21st is next year. It's in June of next year. And he came to me the other day, out of nowhere, and he was like, what are you doing for your 21st? And I was like, I don't know, because turning 21 is like a big deal. It's a big age, I guess. He came to me and he was saying, what are you doing for it? Are you going to have a party? You're going to do whatever? And I'm not a party person, so I was like, no, I'm probably not even going to do anything big for it. And then he said to me, you should plan a massive tattoo for your 21st. And he sat down with me for like an hour and started talking through ideas and stuff. And I was just like, you finally get it and you accept it. But yeah, like, tattoos aren't for everyone. Not everyone's going to like them. I've had people even leave comments on my channel and say, you have a lot of tattoos. Like, I don't usually like people with tattoos. That's okay. I don't mind. I don't walk up to people that don't have tattoos and say, oh my god, your arms are really plain. Do you know what I mean? I don't do that to people, so I don't get why people will come up to me and go, your arms are like really colourful. And they say it to me like I'm not aware. I've even had women come up to me and say, are they real? You do know they're gonna last forever. I went through pain, paid a lot of money, they'd fucking better last forever or I'm gonna be pissed. So I guess that all just boils down to respect and what sort of a person you are. If you don't like something, that's totally fine. You're completely within your rights to not like something. But telling someone else that they're wrong for liking something, that's not cool. That's not nice. But yeah, that was just a little bit on tattoos because I love them. I think covering your body in things that you love, things that make you happy, happy memories or encouraging words or pictures, or it's like keeping a diary on you, if you get what I mean. And you get to incorporate how your story is told and what it looks like and stuff. So yeah. But yes, Frank Iero is the person that got me into tattoos. Him and Simon Neil. Simon Neil is the lead singer from Biffy Clyro, but I remember looking at him and seeing, now this man is littered in tattoos. Just Google Simon Neil tattoos and you'll see what I mean. Looking at him is like trying to decipher a fucking painting or a work of art or something. There's just so much going on his body that, him and Frank, the two reasons that I developed a love for tattoos. And then that just kind of took on a life of its own. Anyway, we've talked enough about that now, I think. You guys, it is 2 fucking days until The Walking Dead comes back. I am not okay. People keep like messaging me and they're like, hey, you excited? Hey, how are you doing? How are you preparing for the fucking premiere? I'm not. That shit is gonna hit me like a ton of bricks and fuck me up and I am so ready. Like, I literally cannot wait. I'm nervous because we're gonna lose a character that we love. Whoever the fuck it is. And I've said this before, whoever they kill off, they're killing off for a reason. I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer before my reaction video and I'm gonna have to say like, listen, I do love the show. It's my favourite show in the world. Hello. Blah. And I do firmly believe that no matter who they kill off is going to be the right choice. Lots of people are saying like, oh, you're going to riot if Daryl dies and stuff like that. And I love Daryl. I love him dearly. But if they kill him off, they're doing it for a reason. It's going to fit into the storyline and it's all going to tie in somehow. If they kill Maggie, it's going to fit in and tie in somehow. Or if it's Glenn, they're doing it for a reason. Do you know what I mean? That being said, my reaction video is not going to go that rationally. I know when I see a character I love be fucking butchered on screen, the shit's gonna hit the fan real quick and I'm gonna lose any chill that I had stored up inside me. So that reaction video is going to be wild, probably. But this is the first premiere episode of The Walking Dead, anyway, that I will get to share with you guys. Because with season 6's reactions, I think I started around episode 13 or 14, I think. And the only reason I started so late was I didn't have the balls to do reaction videos. Around the start of season 6 is when I discovered reaction videos. And then I watched them every single week. But it never really occurred to me that I could do it. It was more, oh, I love this thing, I'm gonna watch this type of thing. But it never occurred to me that I could make videos like that. And if you watch my older reaction videos, oh my god, I was so timid. First of all, I used to sit like 50 feet away from the camera. I used to be way back at the back of the room, just staring at my laptop. And back then I was so cautious of swearing and I was so cautious of everything I said because I didn't want people to hate me. I didn't know if people would get my humour, if people would get the sarcasm, especially because Irish sarcasm is hard to pick up on sometimes. And I do try to tone it down for certain videos because when people from different places are watching my videos, they mightn't pick up on that and they might mistake sarcasm for bitchiness. So I was so worried in the beginning, and then the support that you guys have given me has just been, it's been absolutely incredible and I never ever expected it. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching all of season 2 of Fear with me as well. I think I said that before, didn't I? Probably did. I have like 4,000 of you guys to talk about the fucking premiere with. I can't wait. Everyone keeps asking me, what's your final prediction for Lucille? No matter who it is going to happen for a reason and it's going to fit the storyline and I'm going to try my best to make peace with it. But at the moment, my money is on Glenn. My money is on Glenn and possibly Eugene or Abraham. Those three, they're in my top three. They have been pretty much since day one. I don't have a good feeling about poor Eugene or Abraham, but I also have a very bad feeling about Glenn. So I'm going to say it's one of those three lads. Those are my Lucille predictions. Very, very quick fucking prediction, but everyone's doing prediction videos and I don't want to jump on the bandwagon. So those are just the three people that I think are in the danger zone. They're in Negan's zone. Savour the last few days of seeing your character on screen because on Monday someone's going to die. Well, it's Monday for me, it's Sunday for you guys, you lucky fuckers. You guys in the US and elsewhere in the world get to see it on Sunday night. I gotta wait till Monday. So, good times. I'm gonna have to avoid the internet all of Sunday night and Monday morning. Oh god. My reaction for the premiere is gonna be up on Monday evening, more than likely. There's that little bit of information for you, because a few people have been asking. So I think that's it for this week. So yeah, I learned how to play a song as well, and I might play that for you guys. I learned a full song. I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm like, woo! I learned a song! I stuck with it. I didn't skip to another song. I stuck with this one, and I'm quite proud of the fact. And thanks, lads, for all the encouraging comments from last week. I love you guys very much. You know that. You guys are so supportive and beautiful humans. But oh yeah, and I forgot last week to leave a question as well. I'm so bad at remembering shit. So the question for this week, what will the question be? I cannot think of a question, so I'm Googling interesting questions to ask people. That's a good one. Of all of your pet peeves, what is the strangest? That actually is a good one. I have quite a few pet peeves. I'm a very attentive person, so I pick up on a lot of things. If I'm in a room with a bunch of people, I will just like subconsciously be paying attention to everyone and what everyone's doing and what they're talking about and if they're fidgeting or not. I'm a very attentive person, and it really annoys me because it feels like my mind is always in overdrive. My mind is always concentrating on something. So I have picked up quite a few pet peeves over the last few years. Things that you can't help but notice. I don't like loud eaters. Oh, I don't like loud eaters at all. No. I don't like the sound of people sneezing. That does my fucking head in. When I have a cold, oh, I'd be fit to slap a bitch. My own sneezing pisses me off. I don't like it when you see people in public together, so like a couple or a few friends together, and they're all walking around like that. I really don't like that. And you see it all the time, no matter where you go. Everybody has their head in their phone and they're doing something or they're looking at something. Now, I use my phone very much as a crutch. If I'm in a situation where I feel awkward or exposed, I will just be like, oh look, I got a text, I gotta do this thing. But when you're with someone and you're in somebody's company, like a family member or a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whoever you're with, there's nothing more. You're trying to hold a conversation with someone and there's this thing in between you and them. So what are your pet peeves, or a few of your pet peeves? That is all for this week, you guys. The next video you see is going to be my reaction for The Walking Dead. I am so excited. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all at the premiere.